welcome back to my vlog. I want to make a vlog for the mommies. Like, I want to dedicate a vlog talking about motherhood, pregnancy, parenthood. I feel like I get a lot of questions about things like that, and I kind of just like show my days, but I don't really talk about things and like mantras that I live by. I'm gonna share things that really speak to my heart as a mom and like dictate how I go about my days and decisions I make, and also talk about pregnancy and all the different births that I've had. I've had like 3 very different births, and I just love talking about births, so let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about is taking time for yourself and letting help you, whether that be your family, and if you don't have like a village around you, don't be afraid to like hire somebody to help you. It fills my cup as a mom knowing that if I want to take a late morning and have a slow morning with the girls and make them breakfast and be there when they wake up, I can later on go to the gym and take time for myself and then work as well, because I really do not like being on my phone around my kids. So I think it's way more productive to spend a little bit of extra money to hire a babysitter so that my kids don't have to sit there while I work. And no, I'm not into entertaining them all day. I don't feel the need to make it so they're not bored all day, but I do think it's very helpful for them to be able to have somebody that's like eyes on them and that can assist them in their independent play and take them out to a park or on a walk or whatever when I'm busy working or working on myself. I think that's so important. I want to show you guys where I planted 100,000 zinnia seeds and wildflower seeds, but I've got to go water them now, and it doesn't look pretty, but I'm just very excited about it. So in June, you will see the fruits of my labor. Hi! What are you doing? You got a bug?
Mom.
Hi, babies. Hi.
Mom.
Hi, babe.
Mom. No, please don't play with us, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Papa.
She's my helper. Let's go water the garden, girl. Guys, there's literal frost. What do you think? Yeah!
Hey, Willa, you're gonna freeze.
She doesn't have like a cold bone in her body.
I do, I'm freezing.
Good job, girl. Put in work. This is where the cut flower garden will be. There is so many seeds planted in here. The girl wants a cut flower garden. She's gonna have to put in the work. Willa, you're so sus. One of the most important parts about my day that I do for myself is eat. I'm still breastfeeding, so that obviously motivates me to eat a lot, but I focus on just eating whole foods and whole food snacks throughout the day. It makes me in such a better mood. I think when you undereat, you're cranky and you're like less patient, and that always like influences how you act and treat your kids. So I think the first thing you need to do if you feel like you lose your patience is probably eat more. Try it out. It's 2026, we're eating lots of food. That's very in. Tommy is a big climber, and we love going rock climbing together. It's our little thing. And so Tommy grew out of her other rock climbing shoes. Have you tried these on yet?
No.
We got her some new ones. She's so good at bouldering. It's actually shocking for a 5-year-old. She's like doing V2s. It's absolutely wild.
I'm doing V3s.
Not yet, but you probably will be soon.
Mom.
Wait, why do these feel small?
Yeah, they do.
I swear I got an 11. Zara wants you back. What do you want me to say?
No.
You don't want to do it the same?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you need a break?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mom has to work for a bit. Will you get ready for school? Love you. Okay, a quick feed. I have Lux now, so I just gave her a bath, and now Will is getting a little jealous, so I'm gonna feed her for a sec. And then some of my managers are coming over actually, which is very exciting. I ordered some hunter boots for our family photo shoot. I'm gonna see him for the first time. Oh, cute. Those are so cute. Okay, fast forward a couple hours. my managers were here and in town, so I was just kind of posting them at the house. And now we have some family pictures. I want to show you guys some BTS of those. I'm really excited. Just taking them like around here around my house. It's a bit cold outside, which is not the vibe, but it doesn't look cold and it's not stormy, so we're taking a win. I'm going to try to find this headscarf and put it on, see if it fits the vibe. If it doesn't, it's fine. Oh, it's literally right here. I think it's a fun pop of color. Let me show you my outfit though. So I'm in just a small skirt, hunter boots, potentially a headscarf. This is Derek's sweater. Yeah. So, how'd that time go? Good. I'm also gonna make some banana muffins because these need to go. Yeah. The kids watched Cheaper by the Dozen for the first time. That movie is such a classic. Just really quick talking about the reason I got into making sourdough. I had a really hard year, Willa's first year of life, for obvious reasons that you guys are aware of. And I think that I had to figure out how to be happy. And I think watching something grow actually helps me a lot. I like to garden. I like to grow sourdough now. And I think just getting up and seeing that something has grown because of what you did is really helpful mentally. So that's why I do sourdough. It also tastes amazing. And Jack's also training 2 times a day and needs the carbs. Thanks. This is what happens when I don't have sourdough made. He pulls out the hidden stash
Carbs.
of the carbiest cereal you can find. That's not healthy, not organic, not clean. Just
Full of carbs.
good old Frosted Flakes. These are for before Tommy's game tomorrow because she has an early soccer game. This will just make life really easy for all of us. In the morning, we'll probably eat all of them. Okay, everybody wants to see a taste test.
It smells good.
Oh no, don't be fake though. Like,
No, it smells good.
okay, but I need a real and honest, true, thoughtful review. Give me the.
What's hot?
Give me a rating.
That's perfect. I'm about to smash this whole thing.
You say the same thing every single time.
It's always perfect.
Boring. Just kidding.
Good crispy outside.
Okay.
It's like buttery smooth on the inside. It tastes like banana. It tastes like I'm eating a bite of heaven.
He says the same crap every time. He's easy to please, honestly. Are you okay?
It's so hot every time.
Okay, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's Saturday. There's hot air balloons in the air, which is good luck. And I'm just gonna do a bit of a luxury workout before the kids wake up and I have to go turn on mom mode, you know? Getting up for our children. This is something that has drastically changed my life because I can wake up very peaceful. It just makes me giddy to see them when I've been up for a bit, and now I get to go wake them up. Hey girlfriends, we gotta wake up. It's morning time.
Woohoo!
Let's go, girl. I was craving Asian food and I'm home alone. So I've got rice, I've got a few eggs, and I just made some sriracha honey lime chicken, and it looks amazing. Let me show you. I wish I had green onion or chives on top, but this works. Look at this view. I will never get over this. The next thing that I did want to like kind of chat about is just like filling your home with clean ingredients so that you aren't restricting your kids on when they can eat or what they can eat. Like I don't do this whole like, oh, pantry's closed situation because I know that everything in my house is clean. I try to just have whole good snacks and then tons of fresh fruit so the kids can just like have at it, you know what I mean? So purposely while making this pantry, I wanted all of these to be very accessible for my kids because yeah, like I said, I just want them to be able to eat when they're hungry and not feel restricted or like they have to ask permission to have something, because I don't feel like restriction around food is like a good idea with kids, but that's just like a personal thing. Even Willa, like at her age, she knows she can come in here and grab a snack and then ask me for it and then throw it on the ground just like that. Anyone else's toddlers? And then she'll go eat it off the floor. It's really fun. It's a fun game. Anyways, let's look inside the drawers. Okay, our fruit drawer is running a bit low. I need to do a restock. Our kids go through apples like crazy. Excuse me, sweetheart. And then over here we have vegetables, which my kids don't really get into. That's why they're on the top. And then over here we have some oatmeal and some apple chips, and then these probiotic yogi bites. Over here we have some just like different bars and stuff. Those are mostly like, these are like what Jack eats, and then the kids will eat these bakery minis, these bestie bars, tons of beef sticks and chicken sticks and beef jerky. Down here we have all of these solely fruit bars. Tommy like doesn't love them, she'd rather just have fruit, but the other two are obsessed with these. We have some just apple sauces, and then Annie's peel aparts. So like I said, like everything in these drawers is just things that my kids can grab, and I'm not gonna like worry about how much they eat of it because the only ingredient in these are literally mango and guava. So like, why would I be upset about that? We're just having like a bit of a Willa and mom moment here. So we're gonna take it easy in the bath, and then I've got to get ready for an event I have to go to tonight. So I'll sadly go drop her off to Jack. I'm not sure if this stuff is in stock right now, but it's the bone broth protein hot chocolate. Guys, this is so good. I mean, Brooklyn hates it, but I think it's really good, and it's so easy to eat, and it's 25 grams of protein. This is like chocolatey goodness, so I'm taking one to go because otherwise I'll turn into a monster because I'm hungry. I gotta go drop this girl off, and she's gonna be very sad.
Bye, Zay.
Bye. Okay, it's done proofing, and now I just need to roll it and put it in the fridge overnight. What? Oh my, that is so cute. Good morning, it's like 9:30. The kids are all still out right now, and we're a bit late to church, so we're just gonna run over as fast as we can. I have a lot of food prep to do today because I'm gonna prep a bunch of stuff for Jack's trip he's going on next week. Let's get the girls up though. Hi girl! Hi goodness. Oh, you better not. I'm going to tickle you. Wow, boo. Oh, boo. Okay, I'm feeding Willa right now. I'm going to put her down for a nap, but I was just thinking about like a saying that Jack and I like live by, and it's don't get so caught up in giving your kids a good life that you forget to give them a good day. That like rings so true to me, because I think that like doing things for your future self and your future kids is obviously important, but just like living with them in the now and making sure that like each day you're putting a smile on their face. You just got to give them a good day, and that really like breaks it down to be a very simple purpose. Willa's in a stage right now where she is obsessed with me. It feels like a little overwhelming sometimes, but I find that like it's like a blessing to be needed so bad by somebody. So yeah, I just think like shifting your perspective as a mom into like this is the greatest thing ever. So I think thinking like that is a lot healthier for me. Just constantly being grateful and not being like humbled to be grateful. You can just start having a grateful heart now. Jack is starting our Sunday afternoon clean.
Luckily, it's not.
Tommy and I are up making muffins right now for Jack's boys trip that he's leaving tomorrow, and it's 10:30. And my next part of this video I want to chat about is just keeping a rigid schedule with kids. Works for some families, don't get me wrong, but what has worked for us has been just going with the flow. We just choose like...
It's a surprise for my dad, actually. Yeah. He doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know. Just making memories with my kids is like utmost importance to me, and my kids kind of thrive out of a schedule, and I think that we've just always been very fluid with like bedtimes and naps and locations and all of that.
I don't take naps anymore because I'm 5.5.
You are 5.5, huh? Do give that a big stir. I think do what's best for you. But for me and my parenting style, I just like to play it by ear. Tommy has been doing this for 5.5 years now, where she'll stay up late with us, she'll hang. And I'm not saying that one parenting style is better than the other, but I think there's a lot of expectation around moms and bedtimes, entertainment, routines, strict... Oh, you're fine. Strict lifestyles. Yeah, anyways, what I'm trying to say is that if you're somebody who's worried about becoming a mom because of the tight routines and all of these expectations... Mama. It doesn't have to be like that if you don't want it to be. And I know a lot of people that thrive in routine and it works so well for them, but there's definitely more than one way. So yeah, there's my 2 cents. I just like live for moments like this, even though it's 10:30.
Muffins.
No.
Cookies. Banana bread.
Don't know.
Tell the camera what is it that we're making?
Plug your ears.
No, I can. No.
No, you can't because it's not done.
Okay.
Close your ears. Muffins.
Can you open the oven a little bit more?
Yes. Good job.
I got it, Mom.
Nice job. Good job. Okay, now close the oven. Our sourdough loaf just came out, and Tommy actually scored this one. It looks incredible. Okay, we're on a full hot mom walk right now. I think we're like on mile 2.5 at this point. We went farther than we wanted to, but we hit a cotton candy Alandi right before. So we're both just like going very fast. We're a little wired and vibing.
Both
we also,
girls are asleep though.
yeah, they're both out, so we're like, we can make it. We went to the flower shop.
Oh, we did get
ice cream. Oh my gosh, look at us.
balance.
It's not even like 1 o'clock and we're just Alani ice cream. But anyway, kids are out and the other kids are in school, so it's kind of nice.
Hallelujah.
Justin Bieber, hallelujah. Good morning. It's Tuesday, which means Monday 2 of solo parenting. Okay, back to being a mother. Something that I do not do first thing in the morning is look at my phone. I actually do look at it for an emergency. I like scroll through the notifications super quick, and if it's not like 10 missed calls from Jack or 10 missed calls from my mom or something, or Brooklyn, then I worry. But otherwise I do not look at it because I do not want my kids to wake up because we sleep in the same bed and be like, oh, my mom's just gonna sit on her phone. We should not be on our phones around our kids that much, and it should be like a house phone where it's just like plugged in. The most important thing is how you start your day with your kids. I do not want my kids to wake up in the morning and the first thing that their little brains handle is me sitting on my phone. They deserve better than that. They deserve a warm welcome in the morning. They deserve to have their nervous system. And if my nervous system is because I've been on social media all morning doom scrolling, it's just not starting to get the day good. We're ready for the morning. Today's leg day, by the way. So, ouch.
Yeah, Tommy! Yeah, Red! Woo! She's so fun.
Tommy just had a sick soccer game, probably her best one she's ever played. You tired? She played the whole game. It was freaking crazy. This is the prettiest evening. Look at this. What do you think, dudes?
Good.
Are you stoked?
Okay.
You gotta move it around, girl. Shake it around. Nice work. Yeah, we'll
Hello, welcome to my spa. Is your water warm enough?
Yes.
Okay, close your eyes. Okay, ladies, are you ready for your masks?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Eye masks coming right up.
We're just 14. We're just 14.
This is gonna be $29 each person.
Thank you. Okay, here.
Oh,
Okay, here.
thank you for your money. Thank you for your money. This is another $29 per person.
There you go.
Give me all your money. Give me all your money. What's that, sis?
See. You can't really see it, but I write it from Tommy.
So I have like one of those like blackhead stickers on my nose, and it's bugging me so bad. I want to rip it off, but I need to be patient. I'm gonna make some electrolytes because I feel kind of dehydrated. It's like 10.
And we watched this movie where this guy builds stuff in like and puppies.
She's so cool. I'm gonna go to bed. I also signed up for a High Rocks relay today. Kind of big news. Just want to like push myself. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. I still have this friggin' thing on my nose. And I'm excited to take it off, so hold on. Alright, so I thought it was one of those ones that like pulled off all your blackheads, so either it's not, or I just don't really have any blackheads right now. Shout out to Mad Skin. I have like a High Rocks workout today, so I'm up early. I'm gonna make the kids some waffles and buttermilk syrup. They like love that so much, and I just like love making them happy. I like caught Tommy in like a little bit of a lie, and she just said she didn't do something that she actually did do. so I had to like give her a consequence. I was thinking in my head about how people like correlate consequences and being mad at your kids. But in my like parenting journey, I've figured out that like you shouldn't be mad at them when you give them a consequence. They're not like doing the thing that's like bad in spite of you or for you or because of you. They're literally just doing it because kids test limits and that's just like how they learn. There's no reason for like me as a parent to be mad at Tommy. I can be like internally, you know, frustrated or upset. So I always remind her when I give her a consequence, hey, I have to give this consequence, where it's literally usually just like, we gotta go to bed earlier tonight. We're not gonna go to Ozzy and Stella's house. We're not gonna go to dinner with Rome anymore. And then I hold firm to it. I always hold firm to my consequences that I give my kids so that they know that they can find consistency in me and the way I parent. But I always remind them after, I'm not mad at you. I love you. This is just coming from love. There is zero reason for us to be mad at each other right now. I know that you didn't do that to make me mad, and I'm not mad. I'm just giving you a consequence because I'm your mom and I need to be consistent. And literally every time I explain that to my kids, they're like, oh, and they like calm down immediately and they're like, oh, you're not mad at me, okay. They don't need to take on my emotions, they're already taking on their own. So anyways, that was just something that happened last night that I was like, oh yeah, I should talk about that because I feel like it's a bit of a different way to parent than the norm. So I thought I'd mention it. Anyways, let's go make some waffles. She's glowing. First things first, out of shape. Knew that, but it's just very apparent in that class because everyone's so fit and hot and strong. Yeah, we are, baby. Second thing is I found a lime slush, and yes, before you say it, I know these are not good for you, but once in a blue moon, it's gonna be okay. So solo parenting, you have to like look forward to little things like that to get you through all the days. Tommy has another soccer game today, and then she has tennis. And I think Velzy's gonna go to tennis today too. They said last time that she could join. So it'll be fun, but let's go make some second breakfast at Brooklyn's house.
Linda, where's your toys?
Look, this is so.
Cheers. Cheers. Gotta get through the next 10 minutes. How was tennis, Velzy?
Good.
Good? Nice work. My girls are coming to an event with me tomorrow, and I'm so excited about... Oh, I'm right here! Our outfits. It's from the Riley and Crew collection with Lindsay. Obsessed. So this is Tommy's. Very sweet. And then Velzy has this top and this skirt. So sweet. And then Willa has a little baby outfit. So I'm pretty obsessed.
I'm pretty
obsessed. Tommy, do you want to tell them what happened today?
I scored 2 goals. I went to soccer and I was running super fast and then I got out. No, do you mean tennis?
You get owies at tennis, Vels. You didn't even cry though.
I was running at tennis and I hurt my knee. and it bleeded.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were so brave, Nazi. Day 3 solo parenting. Check. Okay, shower or reading books first? Reading books first. Okay, go pick a book. Go pick a book. Oh, my baby. It's Dad's birthday today. He's not with us, which is very odd, but we are waking up. We're sending him some videos. We are writing him a message. Say, hi, Dada. I just got off a call with a brand that is literally the #1 rated probiotic in Europe, which you guys know I'm like into everything that Europeans do. They're like the blueprint for us. It's called Omnibiotic, by the way. Anyways, work is done. We're gonna go to the event. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a bit of a updated makeup routine. Willa is ready to nurse, and I'm not ready to nurse her. So that's the Kosas concealer, and this is the Sephora brush, 71. Yeah. I've been using this for like 6 months now, and I love it. When am I gonna stop nursing my 1.5-year-old? I literally don't know. Probably when I can muster up the courage. You want me to hold you? Okay, I'm sorry. I just highlight the parts I want to highlight, and then like pigment, and then I just darken the parts I want to darken with blush. Okay, hold on. And bronzer. Next, I'm going to go with the other side and use this bronzer just on the parts of my face that I want to darken, like I said. Oh, that's so beautiful. I've been loving this like tinted, I need to get my eyebrows done. It's Infinite Hold Sculpture, okay, Infinite Hold Sculpting Brow Gel. I don't know who it's from, but it has a bit of a tint in it. And I just have to be careful with how much I use. But I do like the way it looks.
Mom, can I have some of that makeup?
Yes,
I
can put some lip gloss on you in just 2 minutes. Okay. And then I do want to do a little bit of mascara. Just some brown mascara. This is Lash Next Door.
I want some of that. Mom?
And then this is Merit, just like highlighter stick. So yeah, that's my updated makeup routine. That was pretty chaotic, but let's go. Okay, I just got a very special delivery. I got Jack something really special for his birthday. Oh my gosh. It's huge. It's a tapestry that was drawn by somebody I follow, and it was very expensive, but I just felt like his 30th birthday, he like appreciates things like this, and it will like go in our home, and so I think he'll really like it. Our matching outfits are just like too much for me. They're so cute.
And we're hiding it. Oh, this looks good.
This is so expensive that I'm like so nervous that me and my kids are gonna break it before Jack even sees it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Oh, it's so cute.
Do you like it?
Yeah, so pretty.
People are so talented. Like, I think it's gonna be so beautiful. Okay, we're on our way. I made myself a Ballerina Farms bone broth protein, and that will hold me over until they serve food at the event, which I'm sure they will. Okay, ready? Get it. 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 I am so mortified. I don't even have words. Like, I'm not even ready to talk about it. So Jack has this job with Lincoln Navigator. It's sick, and he's really proud of it, and they re-signed him for this next year. And so they were bringing us a 2026. So the 2025 that we just drive as our family car is just freaking destroyed all the time because we just have 3 kids, and it's absolutely absurd. We've taken on like 97 road trips and like love the car, but it was gross. And I was gonna get it detailed because I was like, oh, they're probably picking up the old Lincoln when they drop off the new one. There was some miscommunication with management teams because Jack's old videos for the other one haven't been fully approved yet. So they were like, in case he needs reshoots, like, let's have him keep the other Lincoln. And I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Willa's crying for me right now because I'm so humiliated. Long story short, he was coming to take the old Lincoln, and that thing was absolutely disgusting. We're talking hamburgers in the back seat, chili sauce spilled on Tommy's seat from her pot stickers yesterday. My car has like never been that dirty, and it was just the day that this guy had flown in to come bring me my car and pick up this car. I was humiliated. Jack's out of town, obviously, so I had to deal with that, and it was so embarrassing, him watching me just like rip out all of this like crap from this car that's like such a nice car, such an expensive car that we usually take care of, but it was just a bad day. Guys, I wanted to cry. Nobody could save me in that moment. I'm so embarrassed. Like, are they gonna drop Jack because he just doesn't take care of cars? I don't know. So anyways, I'll check back in when I feel better because I need to decompress. I mean, this new car is so beautiful, like, but I can't even be excited about it right now because I'm so mortified. She's a beauty though. I gotta stop complaining. You do some chores? Okay. Oh, you wanna wipe your hands? Okay, scrub your hands. As a mom, I get asked a lot of questions about my kids being able to sleep everywhere, and this is like literally my answer. Are you saying hi? Hi. She'll end up falling asleep while I'm talking or doing my thing, and it just trains her to be able to fall asleep on trains, airplanes, and all over the place. The key is being intentional about not setting her down in a crib like 4 or 5 times a day to nap. It helps her be able to regulate herself and get herself to sleep when we're out and on the go, which just makes my life so much easier. So I'm intentionally getting a couple mile walk in right now while she's sleepy, but I'm not gonna like skip my walk to try to go do a bedtime routine because I just feel like sometimes you have to choose yourself as a mom, and I know that she's like living her best life right now, just being like this close to me. If you crave a lifestyle that's flexible, you have to be intentional about doing things outside the norm. Even if people judge you, it doesn't really matter because what works, works. And I feel like mother's intuition trumps everything. More than anything as a mom, like doing what feels right to you and not apologizing for it and not feeling like you need to explain yourself makes life so much easier. I just want to show that it is possible to have both freedom and predictability, adventure, and spontaneousness in your life. Anyways, I've been listening to Noah Kahan's new album on repeat. I love every single song, but I would say my 2 favorites are, okay, I literally can't remember the names, but I'll put them on the screen right here, because if you just like hit those hard in your car when you're like driving during sunset, it just like takes you to another place. I'm gonna do probably 1.5 miles more with my weighted vest, and then I'm gonna go put it down in the shower. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the morning for day 6 of solo parenting. I'm sweating so bad, my poor girl, just sweating with me. Well, I didn't plan this, but it honestly tracks for what I'm talking about with babies and sleep schedules, but my sweet 3-year-old is a byproduct of those like small habits I did with her when she was a baby and toddler, and now she just genuinely falls asleep anywhere. If you follow me on TikTok, I posted a video of me and her in the grocery store, and she was just like cruising in the cart with like just like right in front of me, and she just like laid forward and fell asleep on my lap, and I just like had to hold her and push the cart. It was so funny. But she's just a really good sleeper, and I love that she was just like playing downstairs with my grandma. They were like playing dress up or something, and then she just like laid herself down and fell asleep. So I'm gonna go put baby number 2 down. Speaking of sleep, this is something that I occasionally give my kids when I just am like having a hard time getting them to sleep, or if I feel like they're very agitated. It is melatonin free, ages 2 and up, and it's very organic. We probably use this like 4 times a month, and it's so helpful. Jack just called me for the first time in a minute
and we just chatted for a second, and I could tell something was up. He's on a dirt bike trip, by the way. He's like, I fell. I was like, what'd you hit? He's like, my head. I'm like, okay, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. His eyes are like freaking swollen, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm like making sure his eyes dilate through FaceTime. Like, I'll insert a photo here. It was so funny. I was just like, don't get hurt, please, thank you. Tommy, I'm in here, babe. Tommy's been doing this reading program called Upstart, 15 minutes a day. Are you liking it, Tommy? The blessing of living right next to a Ballerina Farms has been so great. You can just go pick up croissant cinnamon rolls anytime you want. You can get anything you need for sourdough. It's just like so great. It really is. So I'm gonna set these out because they have to rise for like 8 hours at least so that we can have them in the morning. Tomorrow we're gonna do a massage right now, me and Tommy. Jack just told me he's coming home a little early, so I'm like in a very good mood. I miss him a lot. I just feel so lucky that I have someone to miss because he's so great. But anyway, I'm gonna make these. I try to make Saturday breakfast like a little different and special, just because I feel like Saturdays, I just want weekends to feel like weekends, you know? So we're gonna do cinnamon rolls tomorrow and bacon.
All the world will be seen. No, miss.
We've been doing facials and massages because she just had a really hard day, didn't she?
Ouch. Night, miss.
Good morning. Thank you. Willa. Hi. Can you say thank you? Okay, eat your food, okay? My dad is in the process of building a house, and he actually moved, like, he's gonna be moving very close to us, so we're very excited about it. It's not gonna be done for a while, but we're just looking at it all. I wanted to chat about screen time really quick because this is something that I am very intentional about as a mommy who is very type B and also a mommy who cares about her kids. If my kids are ever watching TV and it's not with us, like as a family setting where we're like watching Cheaper by the Dozen or something together, they're allowed to watch like building things, but probably only once a week. Just a quick intermission. I don't think screen time should be something that is given to a kid on an iPad or a phone where it's like individual, and the kid is just like dialed in, and then each kid gets their own, and like there's no community to it. There's no like enjoying it together. Everyone just gets what they want on their own screen. I never give my phone to my kids or iPads to my kids because, yeah, like I said, I just don't want them being like staring at a phone, locked in. When we travel, the kids can watch movies on the airplane if there's movies on the airplane, like if there are like screens. I don't know. I find that is just like a tactic that works and makes my kids less high maintenance because they're more like excited just about the adventure, not so much as like what can you do for me. It's more like what can the kids like explore for themselves. I'm not hiding my kids from screens because obviously this is the world they're going to grow up in, so I'm just trying to utilize it as best as I can. This is just what works for me. I understand that a lot of parents are in situations where they are single parents or solo parenting all the time and they have a lot of kids, and obviously I understand there's a lot harder scenarios than mine. I have a husband who works at home just like me, and it's easier to tag team when that's the case. And so I'm very lucky.
Kids.
And I have kids. My mom is like too pure for this world. She just went to Target and got all of the kids' favorite healthy snacks and treats and brought them over to load up our pantry. So she's the best, literally. Wow. All of the like good brands makes it so nice to snack. Tommy's already getting in. We're gonna put those right here, honey. Yogi Bites down here. So throw it right here. Okay, we have one row done. And Sally and I did not know what to do, so we had to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2. Willa thinks it's funny. Good morning. It's literally 9:15 on a Sunday, and it's a super rainy day. My kids are still sleeping. Church started at 9. I think we're just gonna make it to the second hour because my daughter has to read a scripture and I'm teaching. I've got to wake them up in like 30, but I'm just trying to decide if I should make crepes. They would be so happy if I made crepes, but they do take a bit longer because I have to like whip the whipped cream and stuff, or just call it a cereal day. I don't know. We don't usually do cereal days either. They don't, I feel like they get more stoked for crepes than cereal. Okay, we're doing crepes. Let's make some crepes. Also, I didn't show because I just stopped filming, but I made the best graham cracker, white chocolate, toffee, cinnamon oatmeal cookies of my life last night. I literally can't explain how good they are. Like, I would eat these for breakfast. Hi, baby. Why is this the funniest, cutest thing in the world? All done? Set it down. I just can't with her right now. She's still in her sleep suit. Big girl chair, fish, mug, eating a crepe. Okay, I just went to Harmon's and did a huge grocery haul, and then my dad just met me in the parking lot because I have a present that was something that was my grandpa's, who just passed away this year, that I'm gonna give to Jack for his birthday. So it's very sweet. So he's literally wrapping that in his car right now. Weather's crazy, but I'm gonna cook a lot today, so I'm excited to share that, and then I'll probably end this vlog tonight because it's probably already very long. So we made a casserole instead.
and it looks so yummy. I added like Ritz crackers to the top of it, and then we have a Caesar salad. Oh, she wanted to snuggle. Hold on. And then I made some rice, because rice is good with everything. Jack is like 5 hours away, but he's actually staying the night in St. George, so not done solo parenting yet. Okay, so this time of year is so beautiful in Utah because the mountains are like snow-capped and the trees are so lush and green. Just look at this view right now. It is incredible. I don't know if the camera is capturing the vibe, but it's just so unique to have this like lush green forest and then the mountains behind it. Now that the rain finally stopped, we're gonna hit a bit of a walk. Can I just say that doing a girls' night, everything shower, listening to Gracie Abrams is like top tier happiness.
Daddy
I'm on my very last night of solo parenting and
Mommy and me sitting in a tree.
I love my life and my kids so much.
Yes.
I can't even explain it.
Mom, take this.
Good morning. It's Jack Day today. It's Jack Day today. I just miss my husband. Dad's coming home. Alright, I just got my kids off to school and I feel like I have so much to do. My to-do list is like extremely long. But I have to get ready or I'm just gonna feel gross regardless of what I do. Just really quick, using my usuals, this Hygienity face reality stuff is what goes on my face morning and night. And then you guys already know this barrier cream from Face Reality as well. It's very hydrating. I just like love the way it sets on my face and I feel like my face stays hydrated all day. I have a bit of a dry face. No, not a bit. I'm a very dry person. Next, I go with this Skin Better Science Defense and Repair Serum. I don't know what this stuff does. I just do what Mad Skin tells me to do. She's so great. And then I have this brightening serum. Then I'll go in with some sunscreen. It's really gloomy today, but my skin girl told me that your phone can even be aging you because it gives off like UVs. So sunscreen's a must even if it's gloomy outside. I love this stuff. It's the ultraviolet. I've posted it on my Instagram like 100 times, but it's the only sunscreen that doesn't bother me under makeup. It's so glowy as well. Also, I have Lux with me. She's sleeping on my bed right now. I freaking love watching her. I might be able to have a sleepover with her this weekend because Tanner has a big work job and Brooklyn's leaving town, so I am hoping that that happens. This is also Cycler. I've been using this lately and it smells amazing. While I put some makeup on, I just want to chat for a second about birth. If you are somebody who has given birth or will give birth eventually, wants kids, I just feel like birth is something that is becoming like a really hot topic, specifically like what kind of birth you are having. Really quick to preface, I've had like the 3 types of births you basically could have. I've had a fully medicated induction where I was like paralyzed basically. I was like napping, like woke up 30 minutes before my baby was born type thing, and that was my first birth and it was incredible. Obviously giving birth is just amazing, but my next birth was a unwanted C-section that I had to have because Velzy was breech, and that was gnarly to say the least. We did an ECV where we tried to flip her from the outside and she wasn't flipping, and I was like at peace with that. I just wanted to like basically do everything I could do to flip her, so that's what we did, and then ended up having a C-section, which turned out to be an experience. My next birth, I was planning for a home birth, so I did all the prep for a home birth and was birthing at home. My water broke at like 6 p.m. the night before Willow was born, and we were healing from something very sad that had just happened. My sister had just lost her baby and had to give birth to him at 41 weeks. I don't know how to say this, but like emotions were very high, and I knew that Willow was okay. And it wasn't stressing me out that she hadn't come yet. I was at a 7 for like a week, like 7 centimeters dilated for like a week. I just felt like, and I knew that she was okay, but like my family had a lot of anxiety, which is completely understandable, especially that I was at home. My mom was over here, my grandma was over here. My sister was so sweet and checking in, even though she was like going through the depths of hell. But since my water had been broke for already like 24 hours, I basically had to choose between like taking a bit of castor oil or going to the hospital to get a bit of Pitocin. And I chose the Pitocin because since I was doing a VBAC, you don't want to put that much strain on your uterus by taking castor oil, because it can like just make things very gnarly very fast. And that was a little bit freaky to me. So my midwife just advised me, like, you can decide, but basically this is what I think, you know, which I was like very appreciative for her advice. I was upset, but I was like, okay, that things hadn't gone to plan, because I just like knew Willow was okay in me. Like, it was just like, I knew I could have done it at home. I just needed like a shot of Pitocin, and it sucked because my midwife like had Pitocin, but she's not legally allowed to use it on me until I'm like hemorrhaging after birth. When we got to the hospital, we just like continued, and Jack was like, Kenna, you can do the same thing here. I basically said when I got to the hospital, I was like, put me in the farthest room away from anybody. I don't want to see anybody. I don't even want to meet anybody. I just need whoever is legally made to be in my room to be there, nobody else. And they totally respected that. I labored. When they gave me Pitocin, it was really gnarly, really intense. And Willa came 4 hours later, and I felt like I was like splitting in half. Like my whole body was breaking in half when she was like crowning. But I didn't feel like the ring of fire at all. Like, that is something that I will like be confused about forever. I did not feel the ring of fire. It was just like pressure when her head was coming through my pelvis, and then all of a sudden like I just grabbed her and pulled her out. Turns out her cord was only this long, and so it snapped when I pulled her out of me, and that was why she was like stuck up high for so long when I was at a 7, and her water had already broke and everything. Like, that made so much more sense when she came out. So I ended up staying in the hospital for like 12 hours because her cord had broke, and so they were just making sure everything was okay with her and me, because there was like a lot of blood flying around when she was born. Amazing, peaceful, beautiful. Like, I'll link all my birth videos below. What I'm trying to get to is just to say that like birth is so beautiful regardless. Like, coming from somebody who's had all 3 births, yes, some births were like different, and my ideal birth was obviously the last birth that I had with Willa, where I could just like feel all the things and do all the things and be very intuitive. My C-section was freaking amazing because I got to meet Belzy. That brought her here. I have 0 regrets and 0 sadness when I think about that, because I've like done a lot of work to just like heal from that experience, but like also focus my energy on like, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful that surgery brought my baby here. And Belzy is just such a gift. Like, I would do it over again 100 times. And with Tommy, like, I didn't know any better. I was just like a young mom. I was like, I don't know, 23, and I was just like, whatever, you want to induce me. Like, it was a super easy birth. And when she came out, it was still that feeling of just like, how is this possible? And I was like fully medicated, paralyzed, and that still happened. I still have those like emotions, feelings. But like, if you are a new mom and you're worried about how your birth's gonna go, do everything you can to study. I think knowledge is power. No matter what kind of birth you're preparing for, just prepare for everything. But just know that like, regardless, it's gonna be freaking beautiful. Just allow it to happen as it's meant to happen, and do all you can to like be intuitive, and you will have the greatest birth of your life, regardless of what it is, even if you're like laying on an OR table like this. Also, it was a surprise gender, so like I'm laying there and they're like, it's a girl, and I'm like, sick. I didn't expect to find out my baby was a girl, like on an OR table, right? But it was so beautiful, and each birth has just like empowered me more and more. So anyways, I just wanted to touch on that. I am gonna get Jack's birthday stuff ready right now and do a bunch of work that I'm behind on. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, but I'm so sorry this is so long. Thank you guys for being here. I love YouTube. I will never stop doing YouTube. I always say my 5-year plan is to just like start a business, grow it to the point where I don't have to be on social media anymore, but I will always do YouTube. So my girlies that follow me on YouTube will always be involved and like up to date on our lives, because no matter what we do, like I will always be filming YouTube videos. So I'm here for the long haul. Even if I'm off the gram and off of TikTok, you will find me on YouTube. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed all these like mother things in this mom chat. I think being a mom is the most fulfilling and beautiful thing I could ever imagine. It brings me more happiness. I literally am getting emotional. It brings me more happiness than I can even explain. I feel so lucky my kids are mine. And if any of these little like tips that I said helped you out, then let me know in the comments, or any like mom tips that you guys have, leave them in the comments. I love learning and growing from you guys. I'll also leave my favorite parenting books down below that I kind of base a lot of my parenting off of. So I love you guys. I'll see you next week.